Once upon a time, in a quiet little town, there lived a kind girl named Cinderella. She dreamed of happiness, but her life was not easy. Her mean stepmother and two selfish stepsisters made her clean, cook, and sleep by the fireplace. They laughed at her dusty clothes and called her Cinderella. One day, an exciting news spread across the land. The king was hosting a royal ball for his son, the prince. Every young lady was invited. Cinderella's heart filled with hope, but her stepmother just sneered. "You, at the ball, stay home and scrub the floors." When the big night arrived, Cinderella watched sadly as her stepmother and stepsisters left for the castle. She sat alone until suddenly, poof, a gentle fairy appeared. "I am your fairy godmother," she said kindly. With a wave of her sparkling wand, she turned a pumpkin into a golden carriage, mice into handsome horses, and Cinderella's rags into a glittering gown with glass slippers that sparkled like stars. "Go, my dear," said the fairy godmother, "but remember, you must return before midnight when the magic ends." Cinderella hurried to the castle, and when she entered, everyone gasped. She looked like a princess. The prince couldn't take his eyes off her. They danced and laughed as if they had known each other forever. But dong! The clock struck midnight. "Oh no!" cried Cinderella. She ran down the stairs, losing one glass slipper on the way. The prince called out, but she was already gone. The next day, the prince searched everywhere with the glass slipper. No one's foot would fit until he came to Cinderella's house. Her stepsisters tried to squeeze into the slipper, but it was no use. Then Cinderella quietly stepped forward. She slipped her foot inside, and it fit perfectly. At that moment, her rags turned into a shining gown once more. The prince smiled with joy. "You are the one," he said. Soon after, Cinderella and the prince were married, and she finally lived happily ever after, kind, loved, and never forgotten. And that is the story of Cinderella.